or he has got the arm talent to sling it downfield. So
I think they got something with Travion. If that's the route they decided to go at running back, like that's definitely a guy
but
you want to keep
right,
building around.
they're just gonna need to. Again, the offensive line
It's
really
got to be better.
it really struggled to generate a good run game against premier defensive line units. So um, I think that was sort of that was an issue that was sort of it was like putting lipstick on a pig, where it's like like they really weren't as good as they looked because they weren't facing a ton of premier defensive line units. And like I mean, we saw there were some flashes of that in the season. Like I mean, like Miles Garrett sacked Drake May like 5 times in one game. You know, uh, they're in so just instances like that where they kind of got against the Steelers. I mean, they fumbled a lot, and they that was one of their early on L's. Uh, Kind of made that Falcons game a lot closer because they struggled against the Falcons offensive or against their defensive line. So there were some times where there were flashes where it was like, okay, maybe this O line's not actually as good as we think, just because the Patriots offense is humming it. Like it might be the strength of competition that they're playing.
Yeah. They
I think what could also really benefit them. I like their secondary. I think if they can keep that secondary together,
yeah, that's a great group.
I feel like they're going to need to find a replacement for Robert Spillane. They've got good interior defensive linemen. I think they could really use like a disruptor on the edge. I like Milton Williams is fantastic against the run, and he had a solid season rushing the passer. He missed some time with injury, but only ended up recording 3.5 sacks because of that. But they were a lot worse against the run without him in there. So I mean, like you've kind of got a premier guy in the middle there. But I think somebody that could be just disruptive off the edge, a guy that could force, like just a game changer, somebody like that could be beneficial for them if they want a shot to get back to here. But I think I was gonna have to pick one of these two teams to go back, I think Seattle's is in a better spot to do it.
Yeah. More money to work with. It's way more of a